Good morning, children. So today you will learn the last topic of this chapter, that is the factors affecting the quality of the silk. Okay, what are the factors which affect the quality of the silk? First one, if we are saying, that is the rearing space. Okay, what it is? Rearing space. It means, see children, for the growing the caterpillars, right? In the beginning stage, when the caterpillar grows, they grows very fast, right? Vigorously they grow, and they need, so that they need more space. For that, what we have to do? So that means that keeping in, they are reared by the trays, right? Keeping the trays. And if the trays are in one tray, if we are keeping more caterpillars, more larvae, what happens? Then they will be, there will be very crowd, right? If because of that crowd, what happens? That heat will be produced more, and then it will be, we can say that it's litter, right? That waste, that litter becomes fermented easily. And then if we are saying there, what actually humidity also increases. Okay, because of these things, litter means what it is actually, the caterpillars produces the waste, right? That will be fermented, so that a bad foul smell produces. Because of that, it becomes unhygienic. Okay, and not only that, the leaves becomes spoiled. So this, they cannot grow properly. Understood? So what we have to keep, that means take care of the tray also, and that much amount of larvae only we have to grow in that. Okay, and then saying about the second one, it is actually the quality and quantity. Okay, quality and the quantity of the leaves. Okay, quantity of leaves given to them. It means that for this also we see, like we people also, the small children, they are also, when growing, they, if they are fed properly with a healthy food, then without any disease they grow properly, right? They won't get any disease. Deficiency diseases. The same way here also, the caterpillar, they are the eating too fast, and they need more food also that time, the beginning stage, before it started to produces the silk fiber, right? Then, so that what happens? So the leaves for the younger caterpillars, younger worms, giving the freshly and chopped, as not only that, the tender one means that is very raw. Okay, very soft one, fresh, soft, and which contains more protein and more starch, more sugar, less fiber. Such leaves, that means the top leaves, they gives to the younger worms. And for the older worms, they are fed with the that means the leaves which are available on the bottom portion of the mulberry tree, that only. Okay, in this way, that means, if how they are giving the leaves, the quality of the leaves depends upon the quality of the caterpillar. If the quality of the caterpillar good, then the quality of the silk also become good, right? And now the third point, it is water used in reeling. Okay, water used in reeling. How it is? What is this reeling? Reeling, that means the process of removing that silk fiber by unwounding the cocoons, right? By stifling them. What is stifling? Stifling means we are killing them, right? In the hot water. So that if we are giving that, there will be a respiratory problems there. They get suffocated and they die in that. So here also, for reeling, the water using, it should be that means pure water. Pure water, it should be colorless water and odorless and transparent. If there is any impurities present in it, then what happens? It will sediment there, right? And that will be sediment on the silk fiber also. So if such things happens, then what happens? That silk fiber, its quality becomes poor, and not only that, its color becomes dull, and then what else? Because of that luster means the shiny appearance, that also becomes less. Okay, because of the luster quality only, silk is become more costly. Okay, that also will be reduced if we are using the that means not the purified water. So purified water, clean water, pure water should be used for reeling process. Okay, for boiling the cocoons, as well as then we have to remove them also for that. Okay, and the fourth one is what? The technique of stifling. Technique of stifling. In this stifling, they are giving the water, boiling the water, right? Boiling the water, already told, right? That boiling the water near about 95 to 97 degrees Celsius, they boil the water till 10 to 15 minutes only. And if the temperature too high, then also the proper quality silk will not get. If it is too less, then also it will not go. Okay, and not only that, if it is drying, that means in that sun hot, okay, that sun's heat also they used to do, but if the sun's heat it is doing, then its quality will be not good, because and it affects due to the UV rays. Okay, the UV rays, ultraviolet rays coming from the sun, which affect the quality of the silk. So better they are using the hot treated gear only. Okay, and then next one is the hazards. Okay, the industrial and the occupational hazards. And what are the drawbacks? What are the things affecting due to the sericulture or the processing of the wool? So the industrial and the occupational hazards. What are them? See, mainly the first thing, if you are saying the people, okay, the first disease, the people, wool processing industries, those who are working, what happens? This they used to get the one bacteria. Okay, that bacteria is known as Bacillus anthracis. Okay, Bacillus anthracis. This is the bacteria. It affect on the people, those who are working in the wool industry. Okay, and so such disease is known as what it is. That is the we can say that sorter's disease. It causes sorter's disease. Okay. And then the next one, if you are saying the respiratory diseases in the silk industries, reeling process, where they are living, that means continuously the laborers, those who are working there, they used to get the respiratory problem. Okay, so that respiratory problem, because of that they may get the bronchial diseases as well as the like the asthma, that usually gets to them. Okay, because they used to inhale the vapors coming from the when they are boiling the cocoons. That will be not good for them. Continue, if 1 or 2 days it's okay, but if the habit of continuously, the laborers means they will daily go and do the work, right? So if they are continuously inhaling such gases, that causes them these kinds of diseases, respiratory diseases like asthma. And the third one, if you are saying, that is the this one, scabies. Okay, scabies, or we can say the skin disease. Scabies, it is the skin diseases only. Okay, how it happens? Actually, those who are working in the silk industries, there what happens, they used to again and again they have to put their hands inside the hot water. Because of that, sometimes they got blisters, small, it comes up, right, swollen and come up if the hot water fall on the bodies. So they have to dip their hands inside. Sometimes if it is too hot, then their hands full of blisters occurs, and then it will not get dry. Again and again they have to keep their hands in the water. So it will be mostly wet only. So wet conditions, what happens? Bacterial infections, skin infection, fungal infections, it comes very easily, and it will not dry also, won't give to dry. Right. So what happens, these kinds of infections occurs, and sometimes what happens, their skin becomes peeled also from there, okay, removed, and it will not dry. Again on the second day they will do with this. So these kinds of that fungal infection, that skin diseases occurs, that is only scabies. That means like the white patches around the bodies it comes, because the skin coming out again and again, and it will not dry. So this patches are all over the body of, that means the hands as well as on the feet, because these portion only mostly in water are exposed to the out, right, to water, so that they get such a kind of diseases, okay. And then next one experiment only, okay. So if some kinds of fibers given to you, okay, we don't know that which kind of fiber it is, so given to you and ask you to test the quality and which one it is, how we will find out. For that, actually what we have to do, when they are giving the fabric or the fiber to us, we have to just burn it slightly with the matchstick. That time come to know that if it is a wool fiber, then what happens, it burn with a sizzling noise, as well as then it that means we can say that it keep away from the melt, away from the flame also, and curl it away. That one what it is. And one like the smell also produce, which is like our hair, when the hair burns, that time the smell produce, the same smell comes in the wool, okay. And if it is the silk fiber, then what happens, it easily burn, but and it melt away, and no residue leave there. We can't say that which one we burned it there, so no residue also leave there. And if it is a synthetic fiber, then how we can come to know, it also catches the fire easily, it is burned very fast, quickly, and melt away. Then but it leaves a black bead like that beads, small round shape, that bead like structure it leave and go. So from that we can come to know that which is the pure quality and which kind of fiber it is, okay. Understood this chapter very well, I hope. Okay children, now read the chapter thoroughly, okay children. Any doubt you are having, you can ask. So I hope you all will read the chapter properly and see the videos if any having more doubts. Okay children, till there, take care. Thank you. Have a nice day.